Hey guys, and welcome back to another recording session of Mike Reed's Katawa Shoujo. So, some good and bad things happened last time. For example, good, the plot advanced. I'm in Act 3. Good, Hasao is now in a relationship with Emmy. Bad, I had a fan on last session and every single video had a bad audio bug. Bad because I couldn't fix it. But I don't have a fan on, so I'm just gonna sweat in the heat just to make sure that the audio doesn't fuck up again. Well, and with that, we'll just get back into it. Try and make this like a pretty decent session. Made a choice. What was the choice? Okay, so apparently I ended up making a choice. Are you absolutely sure? I don't know. You don't want to go ahead and just adjust it before heading upstairs? Oh, right. The leg. You get hurt if you don't, right? I said it was fine, Asao. Seriously, don't worry about it. Seriously. I've got some experience in these matters after all. Yeah, I suppose so. Emmy grins reassuringly. Honestly, Asao, I appreciate the concern, but I really am okay. Now really, I need to get going. Your attempts to keep me around are doomed to fail. Of course. Just prolonging the goodbye, I suppose. Another grin lights up Emmy's face. Good night, Asao. Good night. As she limps inside, I find myself hoping she's okay despite her assurance that she's fine. I think I can call this a successful first date. Hell, any day that ends with Emmy pinning me under a tree to kiss me can't be bad, can it? I head back to my room, mentally thank the gods that Kenji doesn't ambush me in the hallway, and start getting on my homework. Thank you, authors. The morning is far too early for my taste. It doesn't help that I had trouble sleeping last night. There were simply too many things to think about. My mind refused to slow down. Instead, I replayed the rooftop, the park, and everything else over in my mind. There's a small part of my mind that is still paranoid that this has all been some kind of joke. That I'll meet up with Emmy at the track and she'll act like nothing happened yesterday. Pushing those thoughts to the back of my mind, I throw my running clothes on and open the door. Emmy's waiting for me with her usual smile. You're late. Or at least you're not early today. Are you tired or something? I find myself ruefully rubbing the back of my head. Something like that, yeah. Lots to think about and all that. Emmy giggles at my mild understatement. Yeah, I didn't sleep that well either. I was actually glad you weren't early, 'cause I wasn't early either. No, I didn't. No. I wonder if the same thing kept us awake. The image of her weeping face passes through my mind. What kept you up? Emmy's expression falters, but she quickly notices my curiosity and forces a smile. Nothing important. She's obviously not telling me something. Question is, should I press the issue? You're not gonna give me the choice. I already said to do it. Something's clearly been bothering her for a while. I want to help her, but it would just come off as me being too nosy. Oh my god. As me being nosy. She's got to know I care about her, though. Are you sure? Something's bothering you. I'm here to help you sort it out. Emmy laughs then, but it's not her usual laugh. It's an edge that... Oh my god. There's an edge to it that seems almost bitter. Sort it out? I'm not sure it can be sorted out, Hasao. An almost grim smile crosses her lips. It's like a smile of resignation. I don't think you could help me anyway. That hurts. I don't want to say that it hurts to her, but it does. Doesn't she realize I want to be there for her when things go wrong? Well, I won't push you on the matter, but I'm here for you if you decide later that you'd like to talk about it. Might help. I can see the debate raging behind Emmy's eyes. It seems like she wants to tell me, but she's not sure whether or not she can. Forget about it for now, okay? We gotta run. The mention of running, something that she can handle, brings Emmy back to her usual self. Right. Hurry up and stretch out, Asao. We've got to get moving. She takes off like a shot, far quicker than I'm used to. Still, I try to keep pace with her, recklessly testing my limits. It gives me a feeling of freedom, like my heart is no longer important. I find myself wanting to laugh, filled with the feeling of moving beyond what I once called my boundaries. The nurse's warnings to not overdo things echo in my mind, and I disregard them. This feeling I have, this willingness to risk a heart attack for something so trivial as a morning run, feels out of character for me. But is it? Or rather, should it be? I've got a weak heart, sure. It'll never be capable of the kind of speed and endurance Emmy's is capable of. Though I probably wouldn't be able to get that good even if I had a healthy heart. As we round the final bend, I feel my legs screaming in protest, but for the first time I ignore them. I accelerate to finish at a sprint, nearly catching up to Emmy. That was never going to happen, of course. Still, I feel surprisingly good. Oh, sure, my legs feel like they're about to catch fire and I'm having trouble staying upright. But there's been a shift of some sort today. And it's all thanks to the girl grinning at the finish line waiting for me. I felt a little faster than usual. My comment is met with a grin and a shrug. Can't have you think I was going soft, or I was going to go soft on you, now can I? But you managed to handle it just fine. I couldn't have done it without you. Sure you could. Still feeling the high from the run and moved by the surge of gratitude, I seize Emmy in a hug. Thanks. Oh, I'm not just saying that. I'm in your debt. Emmy seems flustered by my words, squirming uncomfortably. Don't be silly, Asao. Someone had to haul you out here, didn't they? And it's not like you're not... Oh yeah, it's not like you're not doing anything for me, right? I needed a running partner, remember? I shake my head, still pointedly not letting go of Emmy, who stops squirming and merely looks up at me with a quickly deepening blush that almost seems out of character. No, that's not true. You wanted a running partner, but you didn't need one. If I hadn't shown up the day after the festival, you would still run, right? But it doesn't work the other way around. I only managed to make it out a few times before the festival. Without you, I probably wouldn't have made it at all. Or I wouldn't have made it out at all after that. Emmy smiles at me and prods my chest with one finger. You are pretty lazy, Asao. Hey, I was giving you a compliment. Well, you're welcome, I guess. I'll pay you back somehow. Oh, well... That's not necessary, you know. I mean, I kinda like you, Asao. And being able to run with you in the mornings isn't exactly a bad deal for me either, so... For someone who gets so much praise, she seems unused to gratitude. I can't think of anything else to say, so we fall silent. I become aware of Emmy's breathing and the dampness of her clothing, and of the scent of her... Oh, and the scent of her. Of course. Coming off of anyone else, it would stink. Coming off of Emmy, it fits her in a way nothing else could. Her skin is cool, slick with sweat, and a breeze causes goosebumps to rise. Almost without thinking about it, I lean down to meet Emmy's mouth, which is already moved to meet my own. Her lips are soft and she hums happily as we kiss, sending vibrations from her mouth to mine. There is a startling rightness to everything about this moment. We fit another perfectly. The kiss ends and I finally let my arms drop back to my sides. Emmy is smiling warmly at me and giggles again. Come on, Asao, we better go see the nurse. And it happens. As she turns to begin walking, she gives out a tiny yelp and stumbles forward. Oh no. Oh no. What happened? We'll find out later.